What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool live stream slash video. And today, I wanted to do something, rather than work on stuff, I wanted to see what other people have done. So, in this episode, instead of actually going out and selecting stuff, which I might still actually do a little bit of, I want to see what everyone else wants me to do. So I'm going to enable live chat here since I apparently didn't do that yet. And I want to hear what the audience has made. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the game a little bit and check out some of the community creations that I already have. So this is going to be an awesome stream because I'm going to be able to see what you guys have created, and that is if I get any viewers. Usually I have viewers right off the start. So anyways, to let the community kind of get in and watching and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and find a first part to get started off with. So if you haven't seen what I've been doing on the actual blah 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 blah, Silver Dollar City recreation is starting to come out very nicely, and I can't wait to do that. So, and that's going to be really cool. So what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be going into the Steam Workshop and actually selecting a couple of different things that I'm interested in seeing. And anyways, so the purpose of this live stream is to see your guys' creations and other creations out there at the same time. So if any of you guys have a great creation that you want me to kind of look at and maybe even rate it, I wouldn't know if I'd rate it because I don't want to be too be too criticizing, but anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and go in here to one that we haven't seen. Just to get some people going, or once people start joining the stream, we'll get into some of your guys' stuff, and I want to kick off this episode with some stuff that I have found online through the Steam Workshop. And already got, actually, you guys are already coming up with some stuff here. So we got So you got some buildings. Okay, so we got that. And let me go ahead and go into the Steam Workshop just to see what we have. So I think it's a Control tab or Shift tab. Shift tab. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but because I have it currently on the game only, so you can't actually see this. So I'm going to type in what you guys want me to type in, and you guys are, this is about you guys today, not me. So, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started and going and looking at some stuff that you guys have already started coming up with. Alright. And whether it's good, whether you think it's good or bad, it don't matter. If you guys want me to share it, I'm trying to get into some stuff here to show. So, whoops. I'm trying to pay attention to the live stream at the same time, and I'm a little bit behind, which is okay because the live stream is a little bit, oh, look, I see a school bus. All right. Nothing. All right, so we're going to be searching here. Oh, come on. It's not working the way I want it to. Darn Steam Workshop. Alright, so let's see. Do you guys have anything else here? You made Six Flags. As for the Nitro Boost, I can't find it. I typed it in, but it didn't come up. There's nothing that came in. I can put in nitro. There's a lot of different things that come up. And I mean a lot of stuff. Yeah, but no nitro boost. Did you upload it? Alright, I'm gonna try and get back ahead into the list here. Search coaster on Steam. I'm pretty sure that's gonna have a lot of results. My gosh, there's a lot of requests coming in of a lot of different things, and I'm trying to look them up, but some of them aren't actually coming up, so I do apologize for that. Let's see, we have Mystic Mansion. Let me see if this comes up. Nothing. No items and your search criteria are found. Hey, did you guys upload this to the Steam Workshop? Because I don't see it. Alright, I need the title, the exact title, and maybe it will come up. I don't think, like, usernames actually come up with anything. I'm gonna be sad if I can't find this. Or if I can't find any of your guys' stuff. Because that's kind of the thing about this is me looking at your guys' stuff. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. But I'm looking for stuff that is on the Steam Workshop. If your stuff's on the Steam Workshop, that's what we're looking into right now. And I'm not really seeing anything. Wow, I'm looking at this, and there's actually some... It looks like flat rides that aren't actually functioning, which is kind of interesting. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit off topic, but alright, so I've been searching a lot of your guys' stuff. Nothing has come up so far. Search The Rival. The Rival. Alright, I got a couple things in here. And you say it's a invert. It's a somewhat good invert. And I'm seeing a lot of different rivals on here. A lot of different ones. The first one is an inverted coaster. But for the people just joining, we are looking at community creations. I'm currently on the Steam Workshop right now. You can't see it on the actual stream. But if you have a suggestion or anything, even if it's yours or someone else's, let me know. And we're going to try and find some really cool stuff that is really cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do, since I'm not having any success finding anyone's stuff very well, I'm going to go ahead and go in and try and see or check out some of the stuff that I've downloaded recently that I haven't shared yet. So we have Six Flags New Orleans, Six Flags New Orleans. We have this Dueling Hybrid Coaster, which actually looks really cool, which I've gone into at least once. We're going to take a look at this, and it's actually really neat, and they did a really good job on it. I'd say the track needs some smoothing, but overall, this is a pretty good dueling RMC. They are in sync perfectly, so that's one thing that they did do really well on. One thing I would change is maybe make the two tracks maybe different colors. But we'll get into it, and I'm going to try and critique these a little bit. Can I see your holiday park that you... can you see my holiday park once I upload? Hopefully, if you have not uploaded it to the Steam Workshop, upload it to the Steam Workshop. I'd love to see your guys' stuff. But for me to see it, I need it to actually be on the Steam Workshop. I typed Nitro Boost earlier, and unless you have to have it like all caps and stuff like that, which I'll take a look again. Alright, we'll get to your guys' stuff. I'm going to research the way you guys are saying and see if I can't find them. Alright, so here is the first thing we're going to be looking at. It is a RMC dueling coaster, which is actually really cool, and I would assume it's slightly inspired by Twisted Colossus a little bit. Obviously a complete original layout, but I think there's a high five element on this coaster as well, which is actually really neat. I thought there was. Is there? I think it's actually towards the end of the ride. That's not really high five element right there. I thought there was. What the poop? Am I going crazy? I thought there was. Alright, let me see if I can find some of your guys' stuff real quick before it gets too far on the thing. So I'm going to try and find Nitro Boost with a couple explanation points. See what comes up. Still no matching my search. So that one's still not coming up, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm trying all the things I can to try and get some of your guys' stuff up here. Alright, so Mystic Manor. There's a couple of results here. I need to know, is it the Disney Mystic Manor or Mystic Manor Dark Ride? Is that what it is? I'd assume it's this first one. Which actually looks pretty good from looking at it right now. But since the stream's a little bit behind, but I'm going to go ahead and download this regardless. It's actually really good. Alright, I'm trying to get caught up with the comments here. But I tried all caps and it still didn't come up. Alright. Alright, so Workshop Holiday Park is Twitch Versary. Is that the name of it? Dark Ride. Alright, so I subscribed to the Mystic Manor. We'll take a look at that one. I actually found it, so that's cool. We got one that we can look at. And then as for a Holiday Park, we'll have to check this out. Alright, I'm just trying to get a little bit of a lineup here. Oh gosh. What did I do? Nothing's working. But anyways, this is a really cool hybrid coaster. We'll get into it. Let me try and do this one more time. I accidentally put 2 T's. Search. Okay. I've never gotten it to work where you actually search your someone's name. I've never seen that actually happen, but I'll try it. Like, I've never seen names come up. 7, 9, okay. Alright, there we go. It actually did come up. Or some of them. Oh, gosh. Alright, so what it's called... It is called, Twitch Versary. I don't see it on here. I see Floorless Coaster, Giga, First Coaster, Sign Support, and Second Coaster. That's all I'm getting out of this so far. So, I searched your name, your stuff did come up, but no, I'm not seeing any parks in that matter. Oh, is it this one? Giga? Maybe. I don't know, it's one coaster, unless that's what it is. I just saw the name come up. No, twitch.tv, never mind. Okay. Alright, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work. But anyways, someone's asking what exactly we're doing. Today we're looking at some of the community creations, whether it be your guys's or something. I want to hear, I'm open for suggestions of what stuff we're looking at today, because even if it's your guys' stuff, I want to see your guys' stuff. All right, so I searched your name and I did not get any parks. I got a couple of things, but no parks came up. Let me try and see if I can't actually go to your account maybe and see if I can't find it rather than doing that. There it is. All right, I found it. All right, I will check that out as well. Subscribe. All right, I did find it, so that's another one. So I did find it, I know the stream's a little bit delayed, but I did find it, so yours is on there in the lineup. So we got 2 to look at the moment. So without further ado, we're going to start off with this first, and I'm going to go ahead and take a ride on, oh gosh. Let's get on a different train here. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start off here. And we're going to start riding the coasters. I've been trying to get into this a little bit. I might turn off the music. It's kind of weird. Alright, get to the ride. There you go. Let's get in the seat here. I like the start of this ride. You know, it starts off with a slow inversion. Those are always fun. And we'll ride both sides. Alright, I'm taking a break from searching some stuff for right now because I'm trying to show off some stuff at the same time. But I'd love to get to everyone's. If I don't get to maybe a suggestion you guys said, I apologize. I'm going to try and do my best to get to everyone's suggestions, what they have. So anyways, I like the little pre-drops on RMCs. They're really fun in real life. This is very well synced too, I noticed. As you can see, it's a little bit loud. I don't know how loud it is on the live stream, but the only thing I would say about this, if I had to critique this particular build, is maybe a little bit more smoothing in the track. It is a little bit jagged. I know playing a coaster is hard to get smooth at sometimes, but besides that, and maybe I probably personally, just me personally, I would have recolored the other track to a different color, just so they look different a little bit. I think that would have been cool, but that's just me. It's not a big thing, you know, color of the tracks. But as you can see, they're very well synced, like almost perfectly. That probably took a lot of work to try and get them well synced up. So let's go ahead and ride the other side as well. This one's actually green. Oh, here we're at the top of the lift. You got like the 0G stall, which is always really fun. And we'll take a look at the stats in just a moment. It's so loud in here. Ooh, nice little roll. Oh, there's the high five element. See, I knew it was on there. I couldn't find it though. Oh, I love looking up and seeing the other car there. That's awesome. Just seeing the synced. Oh, they're getting ahead of us. We can't let that happen. Like, I can't believe how well they synced these up. Like, they're perfectly timed. That's pretty awesome. Like, I tried doing a dueling coaster. Couldn't sync them up as well. I mean, I kind of did, but not as well as I'd hoped. All right, let's take a look at some of the statistics of this ride. I found this on the Steam Workshop when I was just browsing the Steam Workshop one time, and it was actually really cool. So let's take a look. Max speed of 59 miles per hour, average speed 25, biggest drop of 106. So it's not all that big. You know, it has 4 inversions, which is actually really quite a bit for an RMC hybrid. So do a back road to see the other train. That's actually not a bad idea. It's actually really cool. Track scenery rating's high. We're gonna do a backseat ride. I think that's actually a really cool idea. So we're gonna go car 6. We're gonna go seat. Let's go seat 4. You know, I personally in real life love riding in the back seats because it just whips you over some of the stuff. But kind of interesting. I am curious of how they got this synced up pretty well. They're pretty good. Like, if I look over here, I'm in the back row. They're slightly ahead of us, but, like, Man, it's pretty darn close. Oh, I love pre-drops. But now we can see the other train quite a bit. Oh, gosh. We're going upside down. We're twisting and turning. There's the other train going around us like awesome craziness. Another roll. Here we go. High fives. They're going over us. We're going over them. Turning around with each other. We gotta catch up. They're way over there. Here we go. And to the brake run. I wonder if it's pretty well synced, but like just slightly off, it looks like. Maybe every train it gets a little bit more off. I don't know. I mean, it's still really cool, even if, you know, since you can't actually sync the stations, it looks like they're actually staying pretty good, about the same. Like, this one's perfect, obviously. That's awesome. I really like this one a lot. So, not many too critiques. I'd say maybe smooth the track out a little bit more. I don't know who actually built this, but whoever did out there, the station is amazing. They did a great job on the station and the scenery. It all looks really fantastic. You know, the ride itself's really cool. I love the layout. It's a really good ride, and they did a great job on scenery and everything like that. I'm very, very, very happy whatever they did. They did really cool. They did awesome, to say the least. So let me guys know what you guys think. I think it's a great hybrid, or a great, definitely a great dueling coaster. Again, I think I would personally have 2 different colors, but that's always me. I like having 2 different colors. Doesn't affect the ride at all, obviously, but in real life, this would actually be really, really cool. For being an RMC, I think it has a pretty realistic layout. I think this is something you could definitely see in real life. So it seems pretty realistic to me as well. So it looks awesome. Really awesome. So we're going to move on, because I want to get to other people's stuff. You know, I don't want to get too far away. And, you know, spend too much time on everything. But, all right, next I'm going to get to the dark ride that was told. So let's do this. It should be on here. And then we will do Twitch versus, am I saying that right? Twitch versary. Sorry about that. I'm trying to... Alright, let's try and find the dark ride first, because that one was requested first. I'm going to try and keep it fair as best as I can, if I can find it. Discovery. I thought I downloaded it. Where did it go? Is it an actual ride, or is it actually... It might just be a ride, rather than an actual map itself. Because I'm not seeing it. I might check the blueprints once I get in, and it might actually be an object. I don't know exactly. It most likely is, so we'll check it out. So we'll go to the holiday park. Alright, so we're going in here, and by no means am I going to crush anybody by saying something looks bad or anything. No, that's not the purpose of this stream. It's for me to literally check out what my fans have made, or what you guys have made. You know, it's I wouldn't say I have fans, subscribers. All right, so it is just a blueprint / ride building. All right, we'll get into that then in a moment. Search Limbo the ride. Okay, I will, once we get to that point. Alright, here is a holiday park suggested by one of you guys that one of you actually made. So let's take, I'm going to take a park tour right before I just go overhead and look at stuff. I want to go in as if I was a guest here. Oh gosh. So I actually made a Christmas park myself back in December. It was actually really fun. All right, so here we go. A little main street here of like goody gumdrops and stuff. Did you actually make these, or are these just the pre-built things? I think, are they the pre-built buildings? I mean, never no shame to use the in-game stuff, especially if your building skills are kind of like mine, because I'm not a great builder out there, but I'm trying to do my best to improve. Sometimes I will go in there. I love the red lights, though. Those are really cool. Where's the red coming from? I don't see the lights. Maybe you probably sunk them into the ground. But anyways, the buildings look really cool, regardless if they are pre-made or pre-built. Or in-game, rather. Alright, a little crowded over here. What do we have here? Jolly Holly. Oh, this looks kind of cool. I love the little entrance building, or the little cover with the gingerbread. That's actually really cool. Alright, we're gonna nice little snow. Aww. That's cute. Alright, so what we have here, it looks like a is this a dark ride? Ooh, I think it is a dark ride, or kind of half dark ride. Mostly outdoors, it looks like. Well, let's take a ride on this. I don't know why I have it paused. Let me ride the first ride. Hotel Dusk. I actually have already featured that in one of my streams, and it is a fantastic dark ride. I love Hotel Dusk. That one is really good. But if you guys want to see it again, I'm not against, you know, loading it up. That's actually the one I've known about and I actually have subscribed to already, which is actually really good. All right, nice little calming sleigh ride to get things started off. Oh, hi. I have a friend. Oh gosh, is this what I look like? I wouldn't wear a striped shirt like that. Oh, this is cool. I like it. Little candy canes, the lights, the triggers. Triggers are always so fun. I love the Arctic biome. It's really cool. I'm trying to look around and see everything that you've done. I like how it's kind of half. Some of it's outdoors, a nice little scenic ride, and there's a couple of little areas in there. It's really cool. This is pretty neat. Got some advertising by Coaster King there. Or King Coaster. Nice little gingerbread house. Although we are floating a little bit on those houses. It's okay, I do that all the time as well. This is really neat. Going through like a little village. Not bad. You know, even though, you know, it's not Christmas anymore, that doesn't mean we can't look at Christmas stuff. I mean, Christmas is only what, 11 months away? Yeah. It's close enough. Oh, look at the cowboy. Oh, that's so cool. So that one's neat. Can't wait to see more. Oh, gosh darn it. I wish it would stay in like the actual first person cam after I get off a ride. Otherwise, I'm just kind of like, eh. Alright, so that was our first ride, Jolly Holly. I'm going to go through here. It's a little crowded currently in the park right now. You're making a lot of money. If only we could actually make real money from the ATM in case you run out of money so you can go spend more money. Awesome, so a nice little Ferris wheel. I'm not going to ride the Ferris wheel. We all know what the Ferris wheel does, unless I want to get a nice view of everything. Look at the coaster in the distance. That looks cool. I'm just like, sorry, I'm walking like right through everything. I want to ride a roller coaster. Is there a roller coaster over here? Yes, there is. Ooh, is this a Giga Coaster? Hyper Coaster? Happy Holidays. What's this? Los Banditos. Okay. I love the Christmas lights. Nice station. It's a really nice station. This looks like a Giga Coaster. Oh gosh. Oh, quit your screaming. It's only a roller coaster. Yeehaw. Was that the first drop we went down? I think it is, yeah. I know, the first drop's over here. We missed that first drop, but that's okay. Going around curves. I think the station looks pretty good, by the way. I don't think you did any bad parts about the station. The only thing I would have to say is maybe make a base for it. But besides that, it's actually a really cute station with all the decorations and stuff. Pretty well done. And not too bad of a Giga Coaster, as I'm assuming it's a Giga, because it looks like it's over 300 feet. Alright, so I don't want to rush everything, but we're going to try and... I got to get to some other stuff as much as I can, because I want to try and... looks like, yeah, it's one other coaster. No, two other coasters. We got a little kiddie coaster over here. In fact, let's take a ride on it before it gets over the first drop. There we go. Oh, crap, no. There we go. I accidentally exited out. Oh, let's see how nice kiddie coaster. I remember when I made my kiddie coaster in my park. Over the hill. I like the lights. That's a nice touch. And by the cliff, that looks really cool too. As for people's stuff, we will do stuff as we go along, one park at a time. You don't have to spam anything, just so you know. When I ask for suggestions, that's when you can say stuff. You like we don't need to spam the same thing over and over, because chances are I've seen it. I mean, I don't have that big of a comment section, so. All right, what do we have over here? What was the name of that, by the way? I want to make sure I know the names of these rides. It's a nice little station, too. Pretty good. Like, my stations aren't really good. Only thing I would say, maybe some more interior, but, of course, I don't really do interior myself, so who am I to talk about that? Alright, so let's get this last coaster out of the way, and then we'll try and move on. I don't mean to, like, rush through a coaster or rush through a park or anything, but alright, let's try and get to the top real quick. Let's take a look at the views. The views of this park. Oh, they have a drop tower too. Looks like we're in a B&M Floorless, it looks like. Ooh, that was a non-inverting loop. You don't see those very often. Is that a dive loop? Woo! I like the tunnels. Those are really cool. Not half bad. Christmas Eve. The coaster. Kinda like that side winding loop. Really cool. Alright, I don't mean to like rush out of a park or anything. Like, by no means. Pretty cool. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to the next one. I try to ride the main rides, and then I'm gonna try and move on. But yeah, pretty neat. All right, we're gonna move on because I'm getting a lot of requests. So, but good job on that park. Looks pretty good. All right, now, what was next? Oh yeah, I need to check out that dark ride. Still. In fact, to view that, let's go ahead and go into Sandbox Park real quick, and I don't know how this turns out, so. Alright, so this one came first, so I want to make sure I get this in the video, or in the stream immediately, so it should be under Blueprints, and, what was it called? I remember the name. Don't tell me, I remember. It's right here, Mystic Manor. And from the pictures, it looked really good. I'm going to try and get this into proportion. I have to lower this down, it looks like. But, yeah, let's take a look at this one. Alright, and then we'll look at Limbo, like you're saying, which I haven't actually searched yet, so. Alright, we're going to go ahead and, should I make it dark? I don't know. We'll just write it like this and see what happens. Here we go. It's a nice little ride if you want to add it to your park. It looks pretty compact too, which is interesting. Those are floating. I hope I chose the right one. If I didn't, I'm sorry, but if I didn't choose the right one, I apologize. But this one looks pretty good. I don't know if there's like extra lights or something. Oh, the witch going around. Oh, fire. It's all interesting. I'm trying to look at everything at the same time. This was pretty cool. I might try it at night too. See how it looks. Oh my gosh, there's a dragon over the track. Watch out for that guy. Oh, the trees. I love the music. Oh, watch out. Watch out for the witch. I wonder how long this ride is, though. Was that the end of the ride right there? It looked like it was a pretty compact ride, so. Oh gosh, are we gonna lose our head here? Ugh! Might decapitate someone. Oh, hi, dragon. Okay, is that it? Oh, it looks like I needed to lower it down a little bit more. I don't know. Alright, we're going to make it nighttime to see if it's supposed to look better at in the dark. There we go. Oh, yes, this looks a lot better at night. I can tell. Alright, let's, whoops. Much nicer at night. Ooh, and there's lighting effects too. So it probably makes it a little bit better. Woo! Look at the witch. It does look a lot cooler at night. I love the electric effects on the on the windows. That's very clever. Yeah, to make a true dark ride, when it's always dark, I think you have to enclose it in the terrain. Like, it has to be under the terrain to make it dark. So you have to enclose it in, actually, the terrain. And I think that's how that works. I think. Alright, Limbo Ride, do it at night for the first full effect. I like the lightning effect. That's probably the coolest effect I saw in this. Looks pretty good. There's a branch going through the track. Watch out. I didn't know the archer guy there. There's a lot of different details on dark rides. You know, you have to ride it more than once to see, you know, all the details that they put in sometimes. Treasure chest. Really cool. Alright, this one's really cool. I enjoyed this one. It's a nice little compact dark ride, and it's, you know, an actual building that you can add to your park. So, it's actually something you can just plop down and use in a park, which is actually really cool and clever. So, that's really cool. All I would have to do is... Oh, it's not attached. So that's really cool, and the exterior is fantastic as well. Is that a... Oh, cannonballs. I guess it's supposed to look like orbs, kind of? Interesting. Alright, that one's really cool. I guess we'll go to the Limbo Ride. I have not seen that one yet, so I'm going to go to the Steam Workshop here and right now and see what I can find. Alright, so I'm going to type in... Do I need to... Is it based off the game? Is it Limbo the Ride? I'd assume. I'd assume so. Oh, it is based off the game. Ho ho ho! I played this game just a little bit at one point, but I've never actually played it. Now, is this a park, or is it... I guess we'll find out. I guess I can check my blueprints now and see if it's in there. If not, I'd assume it's in the park, an actual park. So we're going to take a look here if it's in the blueprints. If it's not, then we're going to have to... Let's see. I'm not seeing anything new in here. It usually comes up instantly after going to the workshop, which is very convenient. You don't have to exit the game. Alright. So I'm going to assume that is an actual park. So we're going to have to leave this and head to the main menu. Alright. So I haven't seen this one myself. I'm very excited to see. It actually looks pretty cool. From what I have seen, there's not too many pictures, so let's take a look at Limbo the Ride. And I've never played the game much. I don't know much about the game. Here it is. But I don't know what kind of ride it is. I'd assume, obviously, it's a dark ride. But I think I actually have the game Limbo for Xbox One back in the day. I haven't played it in forever. Whoa. Where am I at? I see a station. Alright, he said it was best to ride... Oh, it's pitch dark. I'm scared. I'm 100 scared. He said to ride it at night as well. Alright, the park's already set to that. So, let's just get into it. I'm a little terrified now. Because it's pitch dark and I can't see a thing. I'm moving around, but I don't see anything. I don't even see the light that was there a second ago. Okay. Oh, I don't think I'm at the beginning. Am I at the beginning? Oh, here's the train that's in the station. All right, this is the beginning. I didn't want to spoil anything. Where are we at? I see a light. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, the effect's so cool. This is awesome. How do they do those? Do they just use shapes and then just put lights behind them? And there's the spider. Oh, you go through it. That's cool. I've never actually seen this. But so far, I'm very much impressed. I can't tell if we're upside down or not. This is a pretty terrifying ride. That indeed. My gosh, it's already been 46 minutes for the stream? My goodness. It's pretty long, too. Like, it looks like it goes to in between each scene and stuff like that. Hotel. It's really cool. I love the effect of the characters and stuff. I don't see anything. It's dark. Are we almost to the end? Now we're launching a little bit again. It's very, very creepy. It's cool how it goes to each scene, and you can't even see what's going on. We could be going upside down for all I know. Go into each and every scene. I don't know exactly what's going on. It's pitch dark, so. Oh, we got a little hill here. Oh, I saw an arrow. I see another arrow. And another arrow. And another arrow. Oh gosh, there's saws everywhere. That's a little terrifying. All right. Can you look at the monster? It is a RMC Hybrid, my first ever coaster in Planet Coaster. Sure. So it's the Monster and RMC Hybrid. All right, we'll take a look out for that. And it looks like we're to the end. That one's pretty good. Nice. Okay. This is really... I'm kind of curious if... Is this enclosed? Okay, so it's in... under the terrain. So I think regardless if it was actually, you know... What is this? You know, light outside, it would still be dark. Well, let's take a look. I don't know what this is. Maybe they were experimenting with something. Overall, really cool, though. Yeah, it's still pitch dark in there. It's a little bit lighter, though. You can actually see some light in there. So there is a little bit of light in there when it is light out, which is kind of weird. So you can kind of see a little bit more, but that's all right. Really, really cool. I think that's really neat. You can actually see a little bit of the layout, just having it clicked on. A lot of straight sections and stuff like that. Really neat. Really cool. Applaud. Alright. So now we're going to look for... Alright, here we go. I'm back in the Steam Workshop. And we're going to be taking a look at a little bit more. Looking at a couple of stuff that people are suggesting. Alright, so we're looking for an RMC hybrid, the Monster. I'm seeing a couple of them. So, what is the username, if you could type that out for me, for your first RMC hybrid coaster? Because I'd very much like to see it. Because there's a lot of monsters in the Steam Workshop. It's a little terrifying. And there's a lot of RMC hybrids in here too. But in fact, like 3/4 of them are RMC hybrids. So there's Aquazi, the remake of RMC. Oh, I'm not here to make fun of anybody's creations, that is for sure. I'm here to just check out everyone's creations. That's what I'm here for. Alright, so just so you know, JLW Games is a place where everyone gets along and, you know, is nice in the comments. So, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. I don't care who you are. That's just my opinion. So please don't go back and forth. If someone says something bad, don't reply to it. Just forget about it. That's what we have moderators for, to keep the chat nice. So please stop. Don't make me go to my last resort and block the comments, because that's the complete opposite point of this channel, so, or of this stream. Alright, so we got Windy Forest. But we're all here to have a good time and play a coaster, so let's just calm down a little bit, alright guys? You know, I don't want to have to block anyone. I don't want to have to block anyone. If you guys are listening to me, you would please stop in the comments, alright? The last thing I want to do is block people. I want everyone to be able to enjoy each thing. So, I'm trying to get to everyone's thing. Alright, so we have Windy Forest as a park that someone has. Let me see if I can find it. Windy Forest V2. Alright, I see a Windy Forest. I don't see a V2, though. Don't know. Windy Forest V2. I see a Windy Forest. Alright, I'm trying to... I'm gonna take a look here. It's the only Windy Forest I see. What is the name on that? The, if you could tell me the, blah, 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 the, username. Is it Strong Baby? Is that your Steam name? Because that's the only Windy Forest I see. If that's not it, please let me know. I don't want to get the wrong park. Alright, so... Username for monster is... Okay. Alright, I'm trying to see everyone's reply. I hate the delay in the streams. Makes me mad. Okay. So that one's correct, and let me find the other one real quick that I couldn't find because there were so many. So now we'll find the monster, and then we'll have 2 to look at, so that'll be great. Ah, there it is. I found the monster. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that one as well. Alright, so we have 2 things to look at, and I think we'll start off with the park first. Alright, now we're getting back into business. Alright, so let's try and find... That's right, it was Windy Forest. Windy Forest. Windy Forest. I know I subscribed to. There you are. There it is. RMC Hurler. Okay, that would be cool. Alright, so the next one is another suggestion one of you guys actually made. I believe you said it was not completed yet, so I'm not going to judge of how complete it is. Of course, I shouldn't be judging at all. I'm not going to judge at all. I'm just here to check out your guys' creations, you know? Because none of us are probably Silverette good, including myself. You know, I have over 300 hours in the final game since the final release came out, and that's not including all the alpha stages. You know, I have been, you know, back and forth, so. Uh-oh. No! Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. Your park crashed my game. Oh no. Hang tight, guys, and we'll get the game back going here in just in a moment. So I'm gonna write why it crashed. Loading a Steam Workshop park that I subbed to in. I get in detail in this because I want these to resolve these. While to in. I subbed to while in game. There we go. Submit. Let's see if I can at least get the webcam. Okay. Hey, it's me. Alright, so this again, it always takes a second to reload and stuff, so. Do I recommend Planet Coaster? Yes. If you like theme park simulators, you will love Planet Coaster. That is for sure. It is the best theme park simulator game this generation. All right. Waiting. So after the stream, I'm actually going to be working on a new episode of Westwood, so I can't wait to get into that. All right, so here we go, launching the game back up. And here we are. So I hope you guys have been loving the upload schedule lately. I know I have. I've been actually getting 2 videos up a day, which kind of. I get a regular video up, and also I've been live streaming each and every day. And I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep this schedule up for, because I do go back to work on March 2nd. So all my free time is going to be disappearing very quickly, and I'm gonna try and work around my work schedule a little bit to try and keep the videos coming each and every day. That's gonna be my ultimate goal for this year, and I have many goals for this year, and we've been gaining subs throughout the time, and it's been awesome. I'm still waiting for the the game to reload. So once that comes up, we'll get back into it, and it was kind of an unfortunate thing. I've noticed once you try and load a lot of Steam Workshop parks in the same session, I feel like this kind of happens periodically when you try and load some Steam Workshop parks in at the same time, and I feel like it's a little bit too much, and maybe it's a little glitch in Planet Coaster, but I haven't seen the game crash that often, especially since Alpha. Ever since the last update, they've done a really good job at the optimization of the game, and it's been really good. Alright, so let's see if it comes back up. You can certainly hear it. There it is. But they've still done a great job of limiting those crashes. And I love how they have the crash report too, so they can try and maybe figure out why it's crashing. When looking at your park, could I give you some more tips? If you want me to, I can try, and maybe if you want me to kind of critique it, that's up to you. I mean, I'm not here to say that any park, by no means am I here to say that any of these parks suck, or anything like that, or any of your guys' parks suck, because that's not the point of this. This is a point, my point is to just see what you guys are creating, and I love looking at other people's parks. But if you'd like me to critique it, I guess I can. I don't want to be negative about any parks or anything, but if you want to, I guess I can give you some advice. I mean, by no means am I a perfect builder myself. I'm far from perfect. I'm far from being on the level that like someone like Silverette is and stuff like that. Like, I've seen Silverette in my comments section before, and I almost fangirl sometimes, because he's such an inspiration for me, because I watch his content all the time. I love his stuff. I kind of wish he would post every day, but I'm sure he has daily life that he has as well. His channel's amazing. If you guys have never heard Silverette, please go check out his channel. He is the king of Planet Coaster. Alright, so we're going to be loading this. I'm not going to destroy you. I'll just, maybe hit some tips and stuff. The biggest tip I can ever give anybody in Planet Coaster is literally just play the game as much as possible. Like, just play the game. That's the biggest tip that you can get. This must be a pretty big part, because it's taking a while to load, but... But the best way I found is just to experiment with yourself, experiments in the game, and literally just step out of your comfort zone and try new things. That is the biggest thing. And that's the biggest tip there. Like, when I first started out, my first Planet Coaster stuff wasn't that great. I had some experience in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and stuff, but... I've talked to Silverette a couple of times, not like in person or anything, or voice to voice or anything. He's actually been in my chat a couple of times. Maybe just one time in one of my live streams, actually. I think it was my 1,000 subscriber video. He actually said congrats, and I was like, wow, so this guy's actually watching me every so often. I don't know how often he watches, but alright, so here we are in another park. Overall, I'm looking at it, and it looks pretty good, overview-wise, and it looks like we have an awesome main street over here. It's something I'm not good at, and it looks like you even made a parking lot, which is actually a nice, little neat touch. One of my parks that I'm working on, I'm actually working on making a parking lot myself, And this is actually the exact way I'm making it as well, just sinking some walls down into there. So yeah, not a bad idea. So it looks like here's your entrance here. I like this entrance area. Pretty awesome. And this is a theater? Or maybe like a ticket booth? The Art of Playing a Coaster. Now showing. Yeah, it's a little theater. That's awesome. I don't even know if I have anything to say, you know, tips-wise. This is actually pretty good. These buildings are pretty, I would almost say better than mine. Like, I am bad at buildings. Maybe you should give me some tips. If these are all custom built, I don't know if you plopped any of these down or not from the Steam Workshop or something. Look at the fire department building. That's really neat. I'm walking through it like I am a guest. And that's what I'm going to be doing here. The lag. Is it lagging? I apologize. I like the landscape too. It's pretty cool. And the guests actually come in here. I kind of like the way you did this. This is actually really cool. Really neat. These are some very fantastic buildings. Better than mine. Like, I don't even build buildings that well. That's pretty neat. And I love the little trees, the little planters. Really neat. Anything back here? Just kind of a beep. No, just kind of like a back area. Oh gosh, the lag though. You can definitely tell there's some... So a couple of them you did plop down. Best park in USA. That's actually really cool. I like the little statue. That's kind of neat. All right, let's take a look in the entrance. And the game is a little bit laggy for me. This is a pretty well-developed park, so there's a lot of details and stuff. So it's kind of makes sense. But the question I have, did you make this entrance? Because this is pretty good too. It's pretty small, but like, it's very nice. I like it. So is the name of the park Playing a Coaster or Windy Forest? I wish we could actually, can you actually take this? I wish we could take this sign and like rename it and actually put our own letters in it. That'd be cool. But I'm very impressed. I haven't even entered the park yet. So tips-wise so far, I don't even know yet. I have nothing for you. In fact, I almost think you should give me some tips on building if you made some of these. I know you said you plopped down a couple of them, but how much do you mean by a couple? You know, one or two? Or did you make most of these? Because if you did make most of... Even, you know, there's no shame of using, you know, the Steam Workshop to your advantage as well. Well, it just makes it look good. Looks fantastic. All right. Oh, gosh. Now, I know you said it's unfinished, so I'm not going to judge any, like, unfinished areas and stuff. I don't want to judge that at all. Oh, the entrance on this side, too. Kind of neat. Just like, you know, like maybe some railings or something, so you don't go into the grass over here or something like that. That's the only thing I would say. Again, I don't want to judge it since it is... Oh, you gotta go. Oh, I'm sorry, but thank you so much for letting me share your park. It's pretty awesome. I haven't even gotten into much of it yet. Just a momento. Very nice little round building too. That's kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, I wish it wasn't lagging too much. Out of the main street, we plopped down about 4, but that's pretty good then. Ticky Chicky. Pretty awesome. Ticky Chicky. These buildings are pretty darn awesome. And again, I'm not going to judge a lot of it. Like, this one looks incomplete. Like, I would add, like, maybe some windows and stuff, obviously. And you said it's incomplete, or it's not finished yet. So, I'll let that slide. Like, I can tell this building's definitely a pre-built building. It still looks good in where you placed it, though. Your placemaking skills pretty good. Pizza and water. This building does seem a little bit plain, but I don't know if you're done building this stuff yet. The inside looks kind of cool with the nice chairs and stuff. More interior than I would do. Yeah, for these buildings, I don't know if you've finished them or if you call these complete, but I would, you know, put a couple of like windows and little details on the sides of these buildings. But besides that, you know, they got some good shaping to them. That's definitely for sure. Man, kind of upset that I'm lagging a little bit. Well, you definitely got a lot of food stalls and stuff. Your guests are not going to go hungry. Nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That looks like a pretty epic invert. We're going to have to go check that out. There's a wooden coaster over there. I like to look at this stuff as kind of like if I was a guest in the park almost. Alright, so I'm not going to press play. It might lag the park out a little bit more. A little empty right here, but like he said, he did not, this park is incomplete, so we'll cut him some slack in that area. Like, I definitely think you could, like, maybe add a couple of flat rides in this section. Future expansions for the park, never a bad idea. Oh, I'm going off the pathway. But it seems like everyone agrees that this is pretty good. Oh, it looks like you have a Fantasyland section over here. And I'm going in as if I'm a park guest. So you got some nice little cars. Ooh, what's over here? This is actually a little ride. Like, I want to try and look at as many things as I want. I also want to take a look at other stuff. But this is pretty good. Like, I'm very excited about this one. Magic Twirl. But how good are your queue lines? This one, of course, is going to be fairly simple since it's just a regular little flat ride. Alright, so we're in the Fantasyland section of the park. Pretty cool. Oh, nice. Oh, I like this stall. That's really cool. What is this, Looney Blooms? Very creative. I don't know if he plopped this down. I don't think he's watching at this point anymore, but... but otherwise I would ask him. Look at those mushrooms. Oh, this is so cool. It's supposed to be a little playground with a little table and a teeter-totter. This is very awesome. That is so cute. And of course you got, looks like some bathrooms, swing sets. Really cool. Alright, so that's the Fantasyland section of the park, it looks like. What is this ride? It's kind of hiding back over here. Do we have a... What is this ride? I'm very curious now. Oh, we got a roller coaster. A roller coaster I did not even see. Nice. So we're just kind of getting a tour of the park, and then we'll ride the rides after that. So I'm just walking through right now, and then we'll ride the rides. Because I know he said that he didn't take credit for all the buildings. Like, some of them are pre-made. I don't know how many's pre-made. You know, that entrance looked pretty darn awesome. And like I said, I do see a couple of plain buildings around. But, you know, regardless, he still did a great job on this. Even if he did use a lot of, you know, Steam Workshop or other stuff, rather, you know, that's not the point, you know. Those are there for your usage, you know. If you're not great at building, you know, you can use those, you know. There's nothing against that. Like, that's something to note, too. This looks like a pretty good B&M invert. Almost looks like Batman, the ride. Has the drop turn. Oh, gosh, we're falling. And then the zero-G roll. And it actually kind of looks like a Batman layout, interestingly enough. Wonder if it is. Looks like it could use a little bit, maybe a little, maybe not. The track piece looked really straight at one point, for a second. What is this? We got a wooden coaster up there, and what is this? This looks like another coaster. Oh gosh. It looks like a second junior coaster. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to shortcut through the ride perimeter and stuff. Oh, you built it on the water, too. It looks like it uses... Are those custom supports? No. No, they're not. At first, I thought they were custom supports. Looks like we kind of got a westerny style section over here. We're going to go look over at this. Looks like we got a mine train coaster. But we'll ride all the rides in just a minute. I'm in the perimeter right now of this coaster, which is not dangerous at all. Looks like we have a steam train as well. And the mine train. I love how we put like little signs of this. This is something I want to do as well. Alright, so Deadwood looks like kind of like the westerny. We have King's Castle, so you put like multiple themes in this park. Really cool. We got the boardwalk and to Deadwood. And here's Deadwood. Wow, this is actually really cool too. It's kind of like a little westerny thing going on here. Here's the saloon. Pretty awesome little main street going on here. It looks like you used some natural pathways for this. We got toilets. Cosmic Cow milkshakes once again. More milkshakes. Not too bad. Argento Valley. This must be the mine train coaster. At least it looks like it, if I can just follow the pathway. I apologize a little bit for the lag, you know. It's a pretty large park. So we got a nice little mine train coaster. It looks like a nice little family ride. Pretty awesome. Oh gosh. I don't want to get stuck. Alright, so we're going to move on and take a look of what's over here. Ooh, got a nice little pretty looking bridge. And there's the train station. Information booths with some toilets. As we head over here, I believe it's called the boardwalk. Oh, he's got a Beyond Vertical Drop coaster over here too. Looks like another section he's kind of developing. Oh, look at this wooden coaster. It's not even open yet. Doesn't even have the station made. Look at that killer drop, though. We're going to take a look in this. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at this new section. It looks like he's, which is called the boardwalk. Looks like an interesting little spot. Looks kind of like what you would see, kind of like a pier kind of style area, which is actually really neat. Has some carnival rides in it, and usually like a nice Grosslyer Eurofighter. Which I'm going to assume this is kind of like the undeveloped section of the park and stuff like that. So, pretty cool. Overall, it's pretty awesome. I like the little entrance area. I love how he did that, and a little bit of a parking lot. Kind of a small parking lot. Looks like a parking garage as well over here, which is a nice touch. You know, even if that's even if some of these are Steam Workshop, you know, pretty cool. So let's take a look, and we're gonna take a little bit of a couple of rides on these. Might as well, right? I'm gonna go ahead and actually test the rides. That way we don't have to wait for guests to get on or anything silly like that. All right, let's go. And I kind of apologize beforehand. These POVs are probably going to be very laggy. Oh my gosh, the trees. Oh gosh, that can't be safe. A little bit overdoing it with the trees. And that's coming from someone, you know, that places trees all the time. Maybe don't put trees in the track. Really cool theming though. You got some dragons. A little bit of theming here and there. But lots of themed sections in this park. Really, really cool. So we're on the junior. This is a nice little junior coaster. But again, I apologize for the lag. There's not really much I can do about it. I think I already have my graphic settings too low. Again, I don't know how soon it's going to be, but I will be upgrading my... Hopefully upgrading my graphics card very soon. I want to upgrade my PC and see what happens. Alright, so there's that. Looks like another little section he was working on over here. Oh gosh, let's do the B&M invert next. That'll be a fun one to do. Got lots of trains. I'm gonna get to the one that's already over here on the lift hill. Alright. So far, so good. And to me, this looks a lot like a Batman the Ride kind of layout. Like, it almost looks exactly like it. Just with, like, a different theme. Oh no, block sections. And here we go. So you got a drop turn. Straight into a vertical loop. A zero G roll. If I had one critique, I would say maybe smooth some sections out a little bit better. Seems a little fast, but I can't tell what the lag. The lag just kind of sucks. Oh my. And that's it for that one. Don't run into each other. Alright, next let's do this junior coaster. Which I guess we need to switch to testing, otherwise it's not going to go anywhere for a while. Alright, so this is the next one. But I apologize for the lag. I can't do anything about it. The game's actually lagging, so it's not like the stream's lagging. It's actually the game lagging. And it might be a little bit on the stream, I'm not sure, but the game itself's a little bit laggy because this park's pretty massive. Let's see what this one does. It's kind of like a castle kind of feel. After this one, we'll get on the what looks to be a pretty good themed mine train coaster. But cool how this one goes over the water. Kind of neat. Say me add some, maybe more water effects would be kind of cool. Triggered. Almost like Maverick, that'd be kind of cool. We spent a lot of time on this park, actually. But everyone seems to like it, so... What is this, another lift hill coming up? Interesting. And then around the castle wall. Man, now the video output is low. Have I heard of any new updates? Absolutely. There's supposed to be a major update, not a minor update, an actual major update for Planet Coaster in April. Just like they said. There is going to be one in April. And I also heard from one of Silverette's video that they actually, I think they like trademarked the name Planet Safari. I don't know if that's going to be a completely separate game or if that's a future DLC coming up. I don't know. But that one sounds interesting as well. Oh gosh. Alright, so we're gonna go this one. The only thing with the mine trains is you can't really see very well in front of you because of the train itself. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff happening. I like the little mine, that looks really cool. But a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people are a little upset with the uncustomizable trains. I mean, you can't even change the colors on a lot of them, on some of them, which kind of sucks, you know. And one thing I'd love to see is you can have different trains on different tracks. So, like, I want to see the RMC train come to the, you know, the topper track, if that makes sense. Actually, you know, the RMC style trains, which are on the hybrid. Oh my gosh, lag. Alright, I'm trying to get through these POVs, but they're not really going to be enjoyable if it's going to lag that much. So, and we need to move on. I mean, fantastic for an incomplete park, and pretty well put together. And let's see, we're going to exit to the main menu. And it was pretty good. So let's try and move on to something else, because that one's getting a little bit laggy, a little bit too much lag. Anyways, I don't know if I had anything else. Did I have anything else? I don't know. Alright, so one thing I wanted to do before I ended this stream, because I don't have too much time left, I want to be able to record a couple more things before then it gets too late, and that way I can get some videos out to you guys as well. So that's going to be fun. And what I wanted to show you guys is a little bit insights, maybe a sneak peek of the next episode of Silver Dollar City. I'll show you this, guys. And I want to hear a little bit of some live, you know, feedback on this. So here we are at Silver Dollar City, and as you've seen the first episode already, if you haven't, go watch it. It's awesome. The next episode's already recorded and completely edited and ready to be uploaded, so you'll see a little bit more of that implemented into this. This is actually in the next episode, so this is something that I'm very proud of, and I've been working countless hours on the last day or so. What is this? Why is this different color? Why is that a different color than the rest of them? That one has no business being that color. There we go. I don't know why that was kind of weird. Oh yeah, the monster. That's right. Is that actually a blueprint? I think it is. If it is, I can just plop it down and use that. I completely forgot about that. I apologize. We were just in that park for so long. There it is. Okay, yeah, we'll take a ride on it. Holy poop. Pretty big. Alright, so I'm going to just come plop that down in here. Look, your ride is next to my work. How does that make you feel? Alright, so... But anyways, this is going to be the Outlaw Run section of the park. I'm doing it in a completely different sandbox, and I'm going to save each piece as long as I don't get the total objects over 2,000, and we're going to piece it together piece by piece when we get to that section in the actual save. So that's going to be really cool. So this roof is actually just a temporary roof for this. It's actually, because it's actually kind of like almost like a tent style roof. So I will be changing that in the future. And the in-game, I only have those up as a guide, so I know where everything's at pretty much. So that won't be in there much longer. But yeah, this is really cool. And I just wanted to throw in some sneak peeks. I'm going to try and get in here as much as possible. Let's go ahead and ride the RMC here, hybrid that one of you came up with. And you get to ride it. We're going to ride it in a world of one of my creations. Oh, I guess I have to unpause it. I was like, why aren't we going anywhere? But it actually looks like the RMC topper track rather than the hybrid. I did download the right one, right? Ah, you're back. Your park was absolutely amazing, by the way. Everyone seemed to like it. Just so you know. We just left it a few minutes ago. I'm going to fast forward to get up to the top here. Because we're a little limited on time. Man, this coaster is in the same area as Outlaw Run over there. Oh gosh, here we go. So you need input on your RMC hurler. Even though I've never been on the hurler, I don't even know the layout, so I couldn't say. Oh my gosh! We're upside down for a million years. We're upside down for a million years. And we're up another lift hill. That was kind of scary. There can never be too many RMC. Hey, look, we get a good view of Outlaw Run again. At least under construction, rather. Ah! Oh, we're going sideways. This thing's huge. Over the hill. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a slow inversion. And look at that epic hang time. And a third lift hill. Oh, we might get another view of Outlaw Run. Oh, you can't see it. We're way on the other side. Outlaw Run! Oh, we're at the end point. Oh, look at that Heartline roll. It's probably... Whee! Oh gosh, slow inversions are always the best. Alright, overall, you know, it's huge and everything like that. I hope you don't mind that I give a little bit of feedback on it. I know you said it's your first RMC and everything. The only thing I would say I'd point out is that it doesn't have a lot of RMC elements. Most RMCs don't generally look like this, but you know, I'm not here to judge you or anything on your creations. You can make anything any way you want, obviously, but from a realistic standpoint, I'm a realistic builder, but that's just me personally. I love realistic stuff, so, you know, that's just me. I mean, overall, it's a fun ride. It's a really fun ride, though. I will say that. But here we got Outlaw Run. The start of it anyways. This is how insane I've been at work at this. I have made this dip to the right so many different times because I'm trying to get the exact angle of what, you know, I've been looking at pictures from the perspective at the entrance, and sometimes I feel like it's too far this way or this way, and I've been changing it so many times, and as you can tell, this layout, I'm probably going to spend hours upon hours getting this layout perfectly. But, anyways, as you can see, kind of some statistics on this. The lift hill is 107 feet on Outlaw Run. And as you can see here, 107 feet right there. The The only thing I might make it slightly taller, because this is actually 10 feet right here, and the lift hill itself is 107 feet. So I don't know exactly if I would make it like about 120 feet, but anyways, regardless, as long as the drop is 162 feet, that is going to be the biggest thing. So I know all the statistics on this ride, from speed, height, length, 2,937 feet of track. That is accurate. And I'll go through what I have here. So if you've never been to Silver Dollar City, then you might not be familiar with this. But if any of you have been to Silver Dollar City, you'll know what I'm building here. So this is I posted an episode today, this morning, of the first episode of Outlaw Run here, and all I really did was the entrance building, like the very front. I didn't make the extended queue line. I actually make all this in the next episode. Outlaw Run is incomplete. Thanks for letting me know that. Thank you very much. But I'm going detail for detail on this. So I might actually change this suitcase here because it's not very accurate. But this crate I custom made because they didn't have any crates that looked exactly like this one. So I had to change it a little bit and made it myself. I actually made this crate out of like little like these little things here, believe it or not. And there's actually a barrel here. I know this barrel very well. As for the entrance, I wish I could kind of hide all that. I might put it somewhere else, but we'll see how that works out. Next episode, I'm probably going to put in... I'm thinking about actually making the stagecoach itself, which will go right here. But I want to make sure I get everything in proportion correctly. And this is actually the wood chipped area. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do the wood chip area yet. If I'm going to make it out of like some natural stuff or scenery wise, like some nature. I don't know exactly if there's any bushes that would work well to make it look more like wood chips anyways. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. All these railings are only here as a guide. Those will be gone afterwards. These green railings are the actual railings I'm going to be using and stuff like that. All these railings are guides, and that's going to be it. So there's actually going to be a chain here because I'm actually going to make it look like there's extendable queue lines and not, make them look kind of like you can have the short queue open or you can have the extended queue open and stuff like that. So the priority pass actually goes alongside here on the outside of all this and goes down this section right here. This is actually the entrance to the Trailblazer, which is what it's called at Silver Dollar City. So that's going to be the entrance of the Trailblazer Pass, because it goes all the way around. The actual entrance for the Trailblazer is actually right here, and the normal entrance is at the little Stagecoach Depot building. And then we have the station, which I haven't gotten too much into, but this is the little clock prop area. As you can see, I was hoping there would be some like little bars that I could actually use for this little spot because I don't really care how this looks because it's not very accurate. Same with these fences; don't actually look like that, but and there's gonna be a lot of clocks in there, for scenery wise and stuff. And we're just gonna pull this all together eventually. The terrain is kind of an issue right now because it's kind of getting inside, which is kind of sucks. But yeah. And I wish one thing that you could do is actually make the catwalks on both sides or one side and make the option there, because Outlaw Run actually has catwalks on both sides of the lift hill, and we actually use both, they actually use both of those. So and it actually has like metal steps on the catwalk itself. So on these wooden coasters, not just like a slanted, pieces of wood. But, that's just getting in the real nitpick there in that. So, but yeah, Outlaw Run is going to hopefully be really awesome. I want to work on this even more as I go along, and can't wait until that is awesome. So I'm going to get rid of this because there we go. And you have the Stagecoach Depot of Outlaw Run. It's going to be epic, guys. I really, truly think it's going to turn out fantastic. And I really, truly believe that. Now, we're going to go into something else, another sneak peek, which I like to show off all the time. And that is Westwood. And I actually have a practice park I'm working on as well. So we're going to go in Westwood just to kind of, as the finale, to show off some of my favorite aspects about this park. And if you haven't watched this series, you should go watch it. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with this series, and it's a park I'm very passionate about. And yeah. But I hope you guys are going to enjoy this park when I finish it, if I ever get finished, because it seems like forever these days. But, you know, the RMC area is looking really cool. The ghost town, I'm very excited for. And my goal in these kind of parks is to have absolutely everything is customized. You know, everything is a custom building. Everything is made by me. And there's actually no Steam Workshop stuff in here. Very, very little. I mean, there actually is a couple things like this fence actually is Steam Workshop, but that's just a little thing. And there's no actual like buildings and stuff that is Steam Workshop, but looking really good. There's still so much to do in this park. Like, it's going to be so huge when it's done. I mean, there's only going to be about 3 or 4 coasters in the final, you know, park and stuff like that, but I'm so excited for it. And this dark ride will be cool. The RMC is fantastic. You know, I got the Mine Train, which is also a really good ride. And then there's going to be a B&M over here as well. So once we get into the next section of the park. But, like, I can't tell you how motivated I've been this week to build stuff for you guys. And I've just been really motivated lately. And that's very good for you guys as well, because you see more stuff more often and probably some higher quality stuff. Why did this just, like, spawn me on top of the roof? Oh, I can't get down now. Well, we get a roof point of view from the entrance of the park. In the distance, you can see the RMC. Really cool. Man, I'm so excited. So excited. And I hope you guys are excited too. But here we are. This is the dark ride. Pretty cool. Incomplete, obviously. And it's going to be bandit themed. Which will be a lot of fun. You can see like the first scene here is kind of like this little bandit. This is actually like a little shop that sells TNT and stuff from the mining company. The bandits have taken over the canyon, and you're sent in there to try and investigate and try and get the canyon back, pretty much. This is a little bit undone yet. And then there's the big scene here with the saloon, and obviously a bad guy right there. And I believe that's all I've gotten scene-wise. And then it goes around a little bit over here. We'll have some more scenes. And it just cuts back over here to the ending of the ride. So it's a nice little compact. It's going to be a nice little compact dark ride. And we're going to... Whoops. We're actually going to enclose it with the terrain. So I'm going to try and do my best to make it dark. Why is my camera moving so slow? I messed everything. Oh, I guess I was still in the flying camera. But, yeah, it's going to be fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying all the content that I'm doing for Planet Coaster. I enjoy doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy. If I can make, you know, one person get excited, or some people, you know, go, wow, that's actually really cool, you know, my job's done. That's the point, you know. And I've improved a lot since I've been building this park, and I hope to improve further down the road. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video or stream rather, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys next time. So yeah, make sure you have a great day, cooler tomorrow, and I got a lot more work to do, and I hope you guys have been enjoying all the live streams and videos lately. And you guys are awesome. Thanks for supporting me so much, and you guys are amazing. So thank you guys, and thank you guys so much for letting me see your content and stuff. I really appreciate that. It was actually a lot of fun. So I will catch you guys next time. Great day, cooler tomorrow. Goodbye.